In today's video, I'm gonna start a faceless AI channel because I'm tired of seeing YouTube videos with titles like this, sharing absolute bullshit advice that never works out. So instead, as someone who built Art of War to over 1.6 million followers and generated $300,000 from a single shorts channel, and also someone who then turned it into a system to scale many other channels from our portfolio that currently generates over 700K per year, I'm gonna walk you through the exact steps of choosing and embedding a niche, finding video ideas, writing scripts, and even making entire videos with AI. And unlike any similar videos, I'm not gonna steal anyone's channel and offer you a cheap replica. I'm gonna build a unique branded channel in less than 30 minutes. So let's start with choosing a niche. And for this, as you know, I have a database of over 500 niches that my team is constantly searching through YouTube and then adds them together. And I asked them to shortlist some of the hottest niches recently. So they already shortlisted 3 niches for me so that we don't wait and kind of skip this initial research stage that is pretty simple. You just open incognito tab and you search for different topics that interest you until you find some channels that went viral recently. And my team shortlisted those. So let's take a look at them and let's choose one. And obviously, let's come up with a niche band and replicate their success using only AI. So I'm going to do it today live with you, completely unscripted, and we'll see how good is the channel we'll create together gonna look like. So Falun, this channel, I remember this channel blew up about 2 months ago. We were actually the first to post it. We were doing the niche bending bootcamp back then. And yeah, I remember some people already copied it with some successful angles. Today, like if we choose that, I'll try to come up with something even more interesting. Now, the reason why I like this channel is because they're using this angle of basically psychology of cats, and people who care about those things, they're typically a bit older, so like 45 plus, probably 45, 55, 65. They are very loyal target audience. They like, if they like one of your videos, they will most likely watch all of your other videos as well. And they have very high RPM, and they are also on Spotify. Right now, besides just doing YouTube, you should always look for other monetization opportunities. Spotify is one of them. And also for a channel like this, you can easily run a WAP community talking about cats, basically giving cats education on how to become a good, on basically how to understand cats or how to take care of them better. And you can charge like $25 a month for this information. So I like the fact that there's a lot of different opportunities around that, and with all of those, you can easily scale this channel to, let's say, 30 to 100K a month, depending again on the size. And this is just one. Now let's look at maybe Smart. So 5 videos, started 2 months ago, 6.7K views. Oh, this video blew up. Okay, 47x outlier. Craziest one-on-one fights with apex predators in history. I like the thumbnail. I think that they actually made a big mistake that they didn't double down on that. They tried to replicate it, but it's kind of different, and it's a different idea as well. They should have just made part 2 of this video. Crazy planets that give you superpowers. This one is also interesting. I like the thumbnail style. However, I don't see much potential replicating this channel right now. I think that it's only if you run any 2D or AI channels, you could try to replicate this format, but replicating the channel, I just don't see any opportunities, at least as of now. Let's look at the third one as well. Sergeant Mike, only one video. 1.1 million views in 3 weeks in. Okay, cool. This is very funny. Yeah, I think that the video is very similar to like the life outline, every rank of soldier, mafia, whatever, and they just updated the thumbnail. Again, something for any of you who run 2D channel to look into, because I like the thumbnail style, the 3-way split with different ranks of whoever. It could be mafia bosses, could be like soldiers, policemen, whoever, right? But for the sake of this video, I don't want to copy a channel with just one video on it, because copying one video is one thing, but then copying an entire channel is different. So I think that we should land on Falun, and we should come up with a very creative niche band and actually run this channel, because it looks like a very cool niche to me. I like the target audience, and I like the way that they speak with it. I also think it's going to be very, very easy to replicate. All right, so now we got the format. Now we need to dial in a niche. So how do we come up with a niche? The way we come up with a niche is we actually use the niche bending prompt. So I'm just going to copy and paste this prompt into Claude, and I'm also going to screenshot the Falun channel. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of their most popular videos. Actually, let me do more. So let me do a screenshot of 8 videos, and I'm gonna upload it to Claude, and I'm gonna ask it to give me niche bands. While it's cooking, the niche band is basically when you take a format that works and you apply it to a market where the audience haven't seen it before. So for example, with Falun, the easiest niche band you can come up with is doing the same exact channel about dogs. And there's a bunch of other pets that you can run it for. You can run it for rabbits, you can run it for turtles, you can run it for any other pets that people typically have in their home that they really care about. Yeah, it will work pretty much the same way. It will have a different target audience. So let's see what Claude is asking. Before I proceed, should I follow these instructions to the niche band on a Falun channel? I don't know why it asks that, but let's just tell it to proceed. All right, so we have 3 niche bands, and let's brainstorm together with Claude. Plant behavior science. This one, bending it to towards plants. That's interesting. Dog breed decoded. This one is interesting. Parenting blind spots. Parenting is very interesting niche. I like the parenting niche, but let's keep brainstorming with that. Give me 15 more niche band ideas that target 45-plus-year-old women, similar to how Falun does it. Let's see what it can cook for us. Body clock truth. This one is very interesting. So our regional channel talks about the psychology of cats and what they are trying to tell us, but we can bend it to what our body tells us. This one is very interesting. Friendship audit, another banger, I think. Okay. Adult children decoded. Okay. Invisible symptoms. It's kind of similar to the body clock. So we could basically combine these two together. Marriage drift, why couples stop talking. Marriage. Damn, I like the marriage one. Marriage one is very interesting. Money late start. This one is probably not. There's a bunch of channels in finance. Empty nest, like sleep architecture, aging, skin signals. I like the health angle and I like the marriage angle. I think those two are my favorites for now. Invisible labor, reinvention, God harmony. What if we bend it to health overall? So I basically want to refine this idea to make it more combined. So channel concept, body signals decoded. Your body isn't breaking down, it's communicating. Yeah, I like this angle. I think that it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, it already gives us a bunch of different ideas. Body signals, symptom doctors dismiss, hormone to symptom. Yeah, like we have to stay away from recommending something, but because of the rules on YouTube, it could be very tricky. But talking about aging in general will reach the same older target audience, and we can then give them tips on, let's say, fitness, and we can expand towards fitness if we want to. Yeah, I feel like it's a very, very strong angle that we came up with. Now, we have that angle. The way we work with it now is we actually need to send this prompt to Claude, and we need to have basically an SOP breakdown of our future channel. So you're operating under the Art of YouTube Niche Bending methodology. I have reviewed a channel idea. I want to move forward with, how should we call it? Health focused, body clock driven symptoms decoding channel. Let's just use their its words, because it's exactly what we need. Do the following. So it will now go and create the entire SOP of what our channel is about, what it's gonna do, and like how we can adapt the Falloon channel to whatever it is that we're trying to do. With that, the essential result of this step is to get this SOP done, so that we can use this SOP for any future conversations with Claude that we're gonna have. All right, so as we can see, Claude is now cooking the SOP for us, the core topic, the tone, the channel decodes physical symptoms women have. Okay, that's amazing. Target audience breakdown, that's awesome. Pillars, okay, that's cool. Information sources, all right, so it also finds all of the information sources for our channel as well. Finding fresh topics, topic adaptation framework, that's interesting. Okay, cool. So it put the Falloon's formula here, and yeah, it basically did the perfect script bending here. What stays the same? Okay, that's awesome. Gives examples. Amazing. All right, so now we have that SOP. I don't know why it didn't create me a file like it typically does, but we can just copy and paste it. Now we have that. Let's create a separate document with this. Perfect. So this is the SOP for our channel. Now, what we need to do next is launch our clerk protocol to analyze the niche. The way we do that is we go on Cloud Code, we launch the protocol clerk, and we let it analyze our Falloon channel. Obviously, like this protocol is the advanced AI agent that I built to analyze faceless YouTube niches. But essentially, what it does is like it will first ask me if I want to analyze shorts or long. I want to analyze long, obviously. And what it does, it's going to create a folder filled with 3 important documents. It will break down the most popular videos, it will break down the exact scripting framework, and it will prepare the SOP for Claude AI that we will now use to script our videos in a similar way Falloon does it. So Claude is going to cook this SOP for the next few minutes, and I'll show you exactly what Clerk can come up with. All right, so it finished. It put all of the SOPs in the folder. So let's look at the folder, Falloon, protocol clerk. So what it did is it created this file with all of the transcripts, thumbnail breakdowns, full transcripts, hook breakdowns, hook formulas and frameworks. It basically created the entire framework for every single video. It analyzed all of the most popular videos. You can do it manually if you want, but it literally took me like 5-7 minutes to create the entire thing, and I don't even need to read this to be honest. I can just ask AI to now replicate this using the niche bending SOP that we just created. However, I would still kind of go through that when I launch a new niche. I would still go through that and analyze what it is that made the channel work. But it already saves a tremendous amount of time, because previously I used to just open the channel and watch all of those videos, and I'll try to figure out what made them so special and why they blew up. Now Claude does it for me perfectly, and for the time I've been using this, I've never seen a single critical mistake that it made. So it's very good at understanding viral buttons and triggers behind every single video that I did. Obviously, that's because I trained this protocol clerk, and more than 5,000 videos that we've analyzed. Now, what do we do now? We also have the Falloon scripting SOP. This one is more important because after analyzing all of the top scripts, Clerk also came up with templates for hooks. It gave me like multiple formulas, it gave me use cases, and also reasons why it worked. Formula 3, 4, as you can see, 4 different hook structures. Now, it also analyzed the script structure of this channel. It created the template so that we can script those videos similarly. And you see where I'm going with this. I now has an entire like understanding of why the Falloon channel worked, and I have the exact structure of their scripts, thumbnails, and titles. In order for me now to replicate this channel, I basically need to combine this SOP with the one that we just created about our like the niche that we're now launching, and we'll get a perfect script bend, and it will take us literally 10 minutes to write our first 5 scripts. And we'll do it all with AI. So it created this SOP, and it created a copy of this SOP optimized for Claude, because humans and AIs, they actually read differently. And obviously this SOP is optimized for humans, for me, so that I can understand what is the phenomenon behind the channel and why it worked. But this one is designed for Claude. All right, so now with all of those SOPs, let's go ahead and start writing our scripts. We'll use our protocol Poet for that. This is the AI, like Claude AI skill that I've built, but essentially how it works is it's going to take all of our SOPs on how Falloon channel works, and also the SOP that we just created on step 2 about our future channel. It will combine the two, and it will use advanced script bending techniques to write our first 5 scripts. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to copy the prompt. So it's kind of like a huge prompt that basically explains it how it should act. Then we're going to upload the Falloon SOP reference. We're going to also upload the channel brief that we just created, and I want to download the video, like basically the list of the most popular videos from Falloon as well. So with that said, we're going to click go, and we will let it analyze all of our data. It will take it some time to cook, but essentially it will create a huge list, basically scripting our first 5 videos for us. And while Claude is working, I just wanted to let you know that on April 8th, I'm hosting the Script Bending Workshop. This is where you can get all of the prompts and all of our scripting protocols that I'm showing in this video for the price of a steak. Also, I'm going to show you the system behind 5 billion views on YouTube, and how we find and script videos, short and long form, that make thousands of dollars, just like those ones, and obviously give you access to these 3 key protocols: protocol Clerk, Muse, and Poet. Those are the ones that I used in this video to launch a channel in less than 30 minutes, and those are the ones that you can also plug and play into your Claude AI to make it capable of doing exactly that. And all of it comes with a massive bonus of 2 weeks inside of our Script Bending Bootcamp, where every single day I'll break down new prompts, script strategies, niches, and formats. Last time we did it, over 200 people enjoyed it, and again, this is where we initially leaked the Falloon channel. And I'm also going to give you the database of over 50 ready-to-use script templates. We've analyzed 500 plus YouTube channels. We figured out that they're all using about 50 frameworks, and I'm going to give you those frameworks as MD files, meaning you will be able to upload them to Claude and teach it instantly to write scripts like those guys. And again, we've analyzed over 500 scripts from the most popular channels out there. This is the Script Bending workshop. Join it now. The first link is in the description. The price is increasing on April 1st, and we're officially closing doors on April 8th. So make sure that if you want to join, if you're serious about faceless YouTube automation, you click the link right after you watch this video, or you do it right now, and then I'll see you inside.
A few moments later.
And with that said, let's see what Claude has cooked for us. So it now analyzed the top videos, it analyzed the scripts, it also put the average word count. Now it is writing the full script for us right now. All right, so there we have it. So this is the document with 5 scripts based on the Falloon's most popular videos adapted for our channel that we're currently creating. So now is the time to start creating visuals, and this is probably the easiest part, because if we analyze Falloon's channel, we will realize that visuals is probably the least important part of those videos. Again, because older people watch this kind of content, they rarely care about visuals, and they mainly listen to the video as a podcast, meaning we shouldn't be caring too much about those as well. And for that, we just copy and paste this prompt for Nana Banana. We just need a screenshot of the style so that Nana Banana can understand what we're trying to achieve. I'll go on Gemini. I'll just ask it to analyze the style, and it will prepare the description for me. Now we'll need this description later for Claude AI to prepare a bunch of different prompts, and this will be exactly what I'm gonna save right now. This is our image style, and then we'll need this description because in this prompt that I'm going to show you for Claude AI, what we need to do next is basically take the script that we have, we need to break it down into logical pieces, and for each piece we need to generate a prompt that will copy and paste in Nana Banana to generate the picture that will now then animate. It sounds a bit complicated, but it's actually very simple because you'll do it in a few clicks. So we need this prompt. Now we will copy and paste this prompt in Claude AI, and we need a few things. We will need the style descriptor. This is the thing that we just copied, that we just got from Gemini, and we need the video script. So let's try and do exactly that right now. So we'll put the prompt here. We'll take the descriptor. This is where we put the description right here. And we need to put the first script there. So I'm gonna paste the script as well. Okay, so it will now break the script into logical pieces, and it will create separate prompts for each one of them. Now, when we have those prompts, it becomes a very boring manual work that you can later automate. Claude Code can build you the automation so that it happens on autopilot. However, I do not recommend you do that before the channel blows up. So we recently hosted the workshop for the Art of YouTube clients, where one of our clients who generated 7 figures last year shared his approach to launching channels, and he ran more than like 100 YouTube channels in the past. And the way he actually does that is the first video he creates by himself to understand the style, to get basically understand the prompting process, but he records the entire process, basically screen records it for a VA. Once the first video is done, he just sends a bunch of those Loom videos to a VA explaining exactly how to make those videos. And this is the first step where you delegate, but then if the channel goes viral, if the niche works out and we need to double down, then you automate. So building an automation for video generation will probably take you a few hours. With Claude Code, it's super easy, to be honest. But again, building it without a working channel is probably useless. So you only do that once the channel blows up. Now, how do you then animate? Image to video, there is a model inside CapCut that allows you to do that. So CapCut Pro is currently the best for channels like this, because if we analyze Falloon, we'll see that only a few of those frames are actually animated, and yeah, you can achieve similar results with Grok or Clink AI. Grok is probably easier, but you can also do it inside of CapCut. And because older people don't really care about the quality of these animations, the simpler version of it is actually the best. So that's why I would use CapCut for that. And essentially, after you created an SOP for how to make those videos, you need to hire a VA. The cheapest VAs are on onlinejobs.ph. Look for someone smart, someone with experience at video editing or AI generation, someone that will basically do that for you for the first 5 to 10 videos. It will cost you about $250 to $300 a month, nothing crazy, and it will allow you to test the channel before you actually spend time building the complete automations. Now, once we have all of that, the rest is posting schedule. And for posting, we also have another automation called Clipper. Clipper takes your videos from Google Drive. It sees whenever you assign him as an assignee on a task. It then lists all of the platforms where it's going to post the material, and it then goes ahead and executes the script, posting those videos for you on autopilot. So the way we set it up is our videos gets posted on, if it's long form, YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. If it's short form, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. The reason why you need to do that is because, as I said at the beginning, with channels like this, there are insane opportunities, monetization opportunities, besides just AdSense revenue. AdSense revenue is cool, but again, this channel can at some point get hit with inauthentic content. Again, you need to be very careful with running channels like that. You don't want to be, too spammy with it. And that's why it's important that you diversify and you make as much money as possible with it, because it's a short-term niche. So for the next 4 to 6 months, you can be printing with that, but then it will eventually die out. So that's why I would, again, connect Clipper so that you can save 30 to 60 minutes a day on posting those videos everywhere. Post every 3 to 5 days inconsistently until you get the push. After that, switch to posting every other day or even every day, so that we can again squeeze the most out of it, and posting on Spotify and Facebook as well. So this is how we launch channels currently. AI can handle 90% of the job. The rest is the creative part, the approval part, because as you saw throughout this video, I got all of the ideas from AI. I only approved the ones that I liked. I then got a bunch of SOPs that AI created basically for itself. Yes, it did create an SOP for me, but I would rarely use it, to be honest. I would just let AI handle most of the job. Then we also analyzed the niche and created scripts completely with AI with a click of a button. And the next step of this SOP is basically creating a scheduled task. Like, for example, on Code, you can see that I have the scheduled test task for Art of War running. It finds the ideas and it scripts the videos for me completely on autopilot. And essentially, you can also automate the video generation process at some point as well. But as I said, I only recommend you do that only after your channel explodes. So this is exactly how I would launch a faceless AI channel within less than an hour in 2026. And the most important part of this approach is speed, because when the Falloon channel blew up, there was another channel, Mindful Pause, I think, that basically took the niche bend from our niche bending workshop, bent it towards dogs, and their first ever video blew up to 2.2 million views. The reason why they managed to do that is because they were fast. They were way too fast for this kind of niche, and you want to operate at the similar speed. But with the use of AI, it's now possible to do in less than 30 minutes. So whenever you have a killer idea for an AI faceless YouTube channel, just run through those 6 steps and you'll be ready to post your AI video by tomorrow. Post inconsistently for the first couple of days and then wait for the push so that you can start posting more consistently and distribute your content across multiple platforms. And step pro, for those of you who are actually serious about launching multiple faceless YouTube channels in 2026 and then scaling them past 15K a month, I'm hosting a script bending workshop where I'll break down exactly how I find unique niche bands like the ones I created today. Then I'm going to show you how to build a scripting farm that runs on autopilot and delivers ready-made viral scripts done for you every single day. Then create a script quality checklist so you can double check every script after AI, making sure that it definitely works on the platform. And all of it comes with incredible bonuses. As usual, Script Bending Bootcamp, 2 weeks. It's a 2-week bootcamp where I'll be breaking down scripts, prompts, channels, and strategies, and you'll be able to ask me questions directly in a private Telegram group. 3 main Claude AI protocols that currently run my 700K a year faceless YouTube business, and the best thing about them is you copy and paste them into your Claude and they work locally on your machine. You don't need to pay for any subscriptions beside Claude. You just use them, and a database of over 50 ready-to-use script templates that all faceless YouTubers are using right now. You will also drag and drop them into your Claude like skills, and your Claude will be capable of writing scripts similar to the top 500 faceless YouTube channels right now. It is going to be the most legendary workshop in the faceless YouTube space. We've already broken the record with our niche bending workshop with 203 people showing up live last month, but this time it's going to be way better. So if you want to secure your spot and get all of the bonuses, grab a ticket using the link you see in the description. And quick note, the price of the ticket is going to increase on April 1st, and we're closing doors officially on April 8th. And if you come to the workshop and don't like the value, we actually have a 100% money back guarantee. So click the link in the description and secure your ticket before it's too late.